Hey everyone, so we finally have more updates for Shiba Inu after a big radio silence. Now the price is down 3% and I'm gonna be telling you why this is not a bad thing. Be sure to drop a like. Right now volume is 403 million. It's very obvious that someone is selling their coins. And that's completely fine. As whales go out, new whales come in. Especially with this new news, I have my confidence back into Shiba Inu. So far, we have so much news. Past week, we had so much amazing news and so much bad news as well. And that's what we're going to be looking into today. From what I see so far, Shiba Inu is at 8166. And obviously, it still has yet to break a few zeros. Now, if we check over here, Shib Informer, a member of Shiba Inu, has spoken up. Starting, with what the dev team's main concern is now is for the safety of the platform. We want Shiba Swap to be released, so obviously they want Shiba Swap out as much as we do. The answer for the question of when Shiba Swap is when the audit is finished, and CertiK made their official statement after such a big demand. Audits cannot be rushed. The auditing process is a methodical and granular, probably slow, and they're checking every single thing they can. So imagine if, Shiba Swap came out 3 months ago and it got hacked. All the coins on the site would be lost, millions and millions of dollars. Instead, we're having a hefty process here. Of course, it takes a long time, and everyone wants Shiba Swap out because the price would increase if Shiba Swap would be released on the same day. The CertiK security team run through the code base with a fine-tooth comb, so they're checking, for every single error. We have the best interest of projects and their communities at heart. Audits are always worth the wait, and it's obviously very much worth the wait. From what we're seeing so far, the SEC is saying it's watching meme stocks for signs of market misconduct. And this is big news. Do not orchestrate any PD with SHIB, and with good reason, calls for pumps are always orchestrated so whales can profit from the small holders. I have said it before and I say it now. So obviously, people are orchestrating pumps and dumps, telling on Reddit, now is the time to buy this coin. And the SEC is watching us. It's actually watching meme stocks if, any market manipulation is happening. Being that said, I must say that SHIB has many good whales that even when taking profits are mindful of the general trend of the token price. So there's two types of whales. There's good whales, who actually do not crash the market, and then there's bad whales, which inherently crash the market with dropping all their tokens at once. What I say is basically, whale is not a negative term. Whale is someone who holds a large amount of tokens, and it's very obvious that the whales in this community are pretty much fine. From what we're seeing so far, no pumps and dumps need to happen right now, otherwise the SEC is not gonna be happy. And just release Shiba Swap, someone tweeted. As soon as audits are green, this is the only thing stopping the release now. Shiba Swap is ready, and it's obviously happening. From what we're seeing so far, this is the official Twitter, and everyone, this is big news. So Bitcoin rises, hash falls. Strange that Bitcoin is not rising. El Salvador inserts Bitcoin as a means of payment and nothing happens. Bitcoin Miami 2021 was also very positive, but the current crypto market continues to fall. Something is not working. And the law will be proposed, but it has not been approved yet. Obviously, if it does get approved, that would spike up the prices seriously. Everyone is super excited for this one, but what we're seeing so far is people orchestrating pumps and dumps, saying buy this, hold this. Holding is fine, but saying people to actually buy the coin, SEC won't like that. They're watching for taxes right now. From what we see so far, SHIB X Robinhood, let's make it happen. And if we check over here, we can actually see this beautiful GIF. If this is true, this is pretty much huge. We got so much petitions right now, and I have been talking about Robinhood for a long time right now. So definitely Robinhood needs to act on Shiba Inu. If they add Shiba Inu, they get a huge volume, we get a huge volume, and that would in turn increase prices and make profit for both the holders and both Robinhood. I don't know why it has not happened yet. Probably they're waiting, for a market to go back up. But this is pretty exciting news. So I mean, there's a lot of memes right now on this subreddit, but the crucial information is being missed out. So if we check over here, people are orchestrating a burn, which does not help as much. People, no pump and dump don't like the other meme tokens. SEC is watching, and obviously they're watching the subreddit, which is pretty important news. If you're, don't generate anything like that, SHIB is real decentralized and a very loving community. We're a game changer. And the top comment, SEC can't regulate crypto. They only regulate companies who invest in crypto. Per SEC, crypto is a currency and not a security. Thus, they have no jurisdiction, which is hilarious considering the IRS says crypto is property and subject to capital gains. And maybe one day we should all sell pump and dump and rebuy the dip. And people are obviously, having a joke over here, but it seems like that it's gonna be a pretty hefty market so far. Again, this is not financial advice. What I mean by hefty, we're going to be seeing a bigger dip is what I predicted last time. And we're seeing it once again. We're seeing more and more of a dip. And I have been saying, unless we reach this price point, which we're closing into, you should not be afraid. There's so many holders. Obviously, people are selling out of crypto right now. And these are paper hands. These are the people who, well, took a loss. They most likely took a loss, a huge one at that. And, well, big whales are now coming in and buying all their tokens. So maybe they sold, for a coin for 10 cents, and now a whale is buying them for 5 cents instead. I'll make a huge profit in a year or so. This happens every single year with Bitcoin. Now with Bitcoin being down, Ethereum is a little up. This does not matter on the long run, and I keep saying this. I'm having real life interactions with people who are very afraid about Bitcoin falling down. But if we check over here, Bitcoin was actually up 60,000. It was up 60,000, and everything looked like it would go to 80,000. So obviously, dropping down to 35,000 is not that much of a bad thing. From what we see so far, this is just a small dip for Bitcoin. Yet again, Bitcoin wins and dominates the market every single year. In 2018, we thought the same thing, Bitcoin is going to die. Well, guess what? It's still alive around nowadays. When Bitcoin, was $3,000, here it's $4,000, everyone thought this is over. When it was $5,000, we thought it was over. Look at this big dip in February 24th to March. This is amazing. And this happens every single time. Now, everyone who holds cryptocurrency or Bitcoin overall is now pretty much rich. Same thing happened back in 2013. It needed 4 years. 4 years before it reached its massive peak. And, going from $18,000 to down to 6,000 and then even more down to 3,600. Imagine the FUD people had. And yet Bitcoin is alive. That is a big drop. That's 1/6 of a Bitcoin. That's a massive drop. And everyone thought Bitcoin, would be dead, would never return back. But guess what? Bitcoin comes always stronger as ever. And if, Bitcoin comes stronger as ever, so does Shiba Inu, so does Dogecoin. Dogecoin is still up 10% on the past week. I wouldn't look too much into the price right now if you're worried about that. With the SEC, actually watching for meme coins, what's the future of meme coins? What's the future of Shiba Inu? I'll be making a next video on this. Do subscribe and leave a like, and thank you so much for watching. Peace, everyone.